Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to jump into NHL 25's franchise mode. No, this is not our official GM mode commentary. We are going to try out owner mode. Now, in the past, I've hated owner mode. I always turn it off just because I don't care about setting the prices for hot dogs or upgrading my parking or any of that stuff. Financial obligations or challenges I have no interest in going after. I want to try to win the Stanley Cup. But for this one, for the sake of the video, for the first time in NHL 25, I want to show you guys what it is. So we're going to choose a random team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is the Utah Hockey Club. All right, the Utah Yeti GM mode continues. Let's go. It's meant to be. You got the divisions. This all looks the same. Okay, so owner mode is going to be on. Salary cap is on. GM firing is on. We're going to leave head coach edit lines on. Fog of war is going to be on. Damn. So I'm not even going to know the overalls of other players. Player morale is going to be on. Computer trades. Auto owner mode is off. Accept relocation off. Auto sign free agents off. And auto staff management. So I just want to jump in here and see what it looks like in comparison to if you turn it off, because I always turned it off in the past. We're not going to go to rules or settings. We're going to leave injuries on, keep the salary cap on. This is essentially the base game that EA Sports delivers us. What do they think we want when we jump into a franchise mode, all right? So here we go. I love the new hub. The new setup looks great. No problems here. Might as well go through everything. So you got sim to next game, sim to regular season, advanced day, stats central, morale, coaching staff, assigned scout. We know all of that looks exactly the same. You have your conversations with all the players. I'll wait till they approach me with some topics. Edit lines, view lines, roster moves, injury report, progress report, captains and jerseys, all the same, right? Proposed trade, find trade, view draft class, draft board, all the same. These are all the general manager options, and same thing here, contracts. Organization, all right. So I want to jump into every single one of these and see what we got. First up, owner goals. Holy shit. Owner happiness. All right. State of the team, conservative buyer. So I want us to earn at least 98% of my 12.9 expected profit. I don't care about that. Secondary goals. Our concessions need an upgrade. Increase the level by 1. 40K. I got to increase the freaking concessions. I want us to boost team chemistry by 5 to 72. All of this nonsense, EA Sports, honest to God, it's just, why do I even care about it? But I'll leave it in there. I'll leave it in there. Propose relocation. I have authorized you to negotiate relocation so I can... Wait, I have not? Wait. Was I not allowed to... Oh, I can. We can already move to Atlanta, Baltimore, Birmingham, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Halifax, Hamilton, the Hammer, Indianapolis, Canada, Markham. What the? The Utah Hockey Club already getting relocated and not even playing a single game. Upgrade and maintain. Okay, so not only do you need to upgrade them, but I guess they decrease in value so that you have to keep on So what do we need to do? We need to get the concessions up, right? All right, so let us upgrade the concessions by 1 level. 13 days. There you go. Owners are going to like that. I clicked a couple of buttons and bang. Sounds good. Operations budget. Let's see, player salaries, target 53.3. So instead of the salary cap, you actually have a budget. The player salary budget is allocated by your team's current roster. The owner will give you a target to which they think you should spend to. You may go over the target without repercussions as long as you maintain a profit. Oh my God, man. Accounting in a video game. Arena operations, promotions, advertising, scout salaries, scout travel, coach budget, blah, 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 blah. Marketing budget. Holy crap, man. General advertising, so I can lower this and I can put advertising into different things. Jeez, what the hell would these sliders even impact? Total revenue? Revenue for ticket sales? Oh my God, you get more like sold out arenas? Especially if you're a team that doesn't have a fan base that really cares about hockey. Holy crap, man. Save budget, exit without saving. I don't want to actually do anything here. Set prices. Upper bowl. $61 for the upper bowl. Hell yeah, man. If this was the Toronto Maple Leafs, let's go up. Let's go up. Oh, yeah, that's it. We stopped there at $94. Yeah, it must be nice to be living in Utah. Holy shit, man. Keep going if you're Toronto. 5 times higher, man. Playoff games, forget about it. Second round playoff games, we wouldn't know because, well, you know. Income statement, revenue, expenses. Fuck all this. I feel like I'm in accounting class. Honest to God. Team ranking and sales. Your team ranking and your sales. So your revenue generated. All right. So I guess you can compete against other teams for the amount of money that you can make. And then promotions. So what is this? I guess if you set up certain promotional days like meet the players weekend or something, it'll pop up right there. Who knows, man? Oh, can I actually click on something? No. No promotions assigned. Spent 0. There's no other option. Exit without saying. Auto assign remaining nights. Sure, why not? I don't know what the hell that did. Okay, so the owner mode, my initial reaction is the same as it's been in previous years. EA Sports. I'm trying to figure it out. Like, when someone selects owner mode, what kind of player are they? Are they actually playing each and every single game? Like jumping in and facing the computer with gameplay and then coming out and actually working the finances? Is that what you're trying to do? Because there's so many different ways to play franchise mode, right? Are you jumping in there, like I said, to play every game? Are you looking to simulate every game, which is what I like to do? I like to try to replicate what the general manager's job is. I don't care about finances. I know I have the salary cap. My job is to try to win the Stanley Cup. To me, owner mode seems like it's all over the place. I don't think you're targeting any specific part of your demographic. Like, who in their right mind is actually playing owner mode in this game? It's got to be in the hundreds. You know what I mean? I don't even know if it's that high. There's no way there's thousands of people doing it. So EA, my first piece of advice would be to completely scrap the owner mode aspect of GM mode and streamline the GM mode and the player mode, because there are people who want to jump in and play every game, right? I remember doing that when I was a lot younger. But the simulation, being a GM or being a player, no one cares about being an owner, all right? That's just my opinion. So let us sim to the next game. Yeah, I want to try to sim from this screen instead of the calendar screen. Owner expectations. Test. It's a new season, so let's get right down to business. I have set goals for the upcoming season that I would like you to accomplish. Have a look and ensure you are clear on my expectations. Remember, I will be evaluating you based on how well you perform in these goals. All right, so we already took a look at the goals. Owner goals evaluated. Good job. I expect goals to be accomplished when I set them. Keep doing this, and you'll be a shoe-in for an extension when the time comes. Past, our concessions need an upgrade. Increased level by 140K. Yeah, A+ owner right here. I clicked some buttons, baby. New conversation with David Leidecker. All right, let's go. Let's go. Hey, GM Test, the start of the season is here, and we have a great opportunity to run this team the way we want. Let's establish our goals for the season. Oh, all right, season goal. All right, I agree. What are the thoughts on this roster? Looking at the roster on paper, there are some kinks. There's some kinks to work out, but this team is good enough to compete for a playoff spot. That is my goal for this team. All right, so they're going for the playoffs. Make the final, baby! I think we should aim higher. Our roster may need some upgrades for that to happen, but I am on board with this goal. Let's go, baby. Going for that Stanley Cup. All right, so first thoughts. EA, the back and forth between either a coach or a president of hockey operations or a player, it's extremely boring. It's slow. It's going to get repetitive. I can already tell. That whole conversation system needs to be upgraded a lot, all right? Maybe 1 or 2 lines of the dialogue, but like going back and forth and selecting different options, I don't know. I think there's a way better way of doing that. Okay, so we're back at the calendar screen. I can simulate from here and we can see it. So the other screen, the only reason it skipped ahead was because I skipped preseason, but if you sim to the next game, it'll do exactly what I want. I still kind of like simming from this screen just because of the visual, but the hub is really nice as well because it gives you all of those stats, right? So let's just keep the sim going here for a little bit. I'm just going to keep on hitting best lines. I'm waiting for something to pop up that I haven't seen before. What was that star right there? See that star game? Keller bobblehead night. A Clayton Keller bobblehead night, and we defeat the Colorado Avalanche 5-0, baby. We sent the fans home happy that night. Beautiful. beautiful. So I love this screen for simulating just because I can track it and you can kind of see what the history has been. But then over here on the right, look at that. So your goals for per game, we're 31st in the NHL. Oh, I love this. I love this hub right here. The fact that I don't have to click on 3 or 4 different screens and I can just see it right here day to day. Beautiful. Goals against per game. Look at the defensive squad that we are. Can't score, but we can keep the puck out of the net. Power play 12th. Penalty kill 90.5. Holy crap. And team leaders, Logan Cooley with 7 points. 7 points in 8 games played. All right, he's not doing that bad. So I guess you could just go... Yeah, see from here, because then you can't go sim to the next game, so you just hit advanced day a few times. That's a loss against the LA Kings. Matched up next against Macklin Celebrity and the San Jose Sharks. Kevin Stenlin down with an injury. So what I see so far is it feels very similar to last year's game, which, by the way, I am not saying it as an insult, all right? If they made the hub much better, that is an increase for franchise mode. But the point I'm making is that when it comes to owner mode, I'm not seeing much in the way of simulating the season that feels different from turning owner mode off. Other than the objectives that the president of hockey operations set out for me, I'm not feeling much. All right, so here we are, December 1st, 2024. The Utah Yeti are not looking very good. 8-15-1. Let's go back through everything and see what we have, all right? So 13th for goals for per game. We're scoring a little bit more. Goals against per game. No, that went down, though. There's no way we were a good defensive team. So let me go back to owner goals, and let's see what we got here, all right? So I got the concession stand upgrade. I want us to boost team chemistry by 5. I don't know how to do that. How do you boost team chemistry? Is that just conversations, playing players where they need to play? We need more parking for the arena. Upgrade the parking lot by 1 level. All right, I'll do that. And I want us to earn at least 98% of my 12.98 million expected profit. I don't know how much profit I got right now as well. So let's upgrade the parking lot. Let's do that. Parking lot upgrade, maintenance. So you'd have to repair it or you'd have to upgrade it. So that's actually similar to F1 Manager 2024. All your facilities, you have to continue to repair them or you can actually upgrade them. Operations budget, is there anything? I mean, I'm looking at numbers on a screen. I mean, I don't care what it means. Marketing, you know what I mean? Set prices. Why am I setting prices? It's just, it feels empty to me. It feels like there's no reward for going through this. So what's the point? Just to see some numbers go up and down. Carolina Hurricanes at 4.5 last 7 days. Okay, hang on a second. All time. Let me see. The Montreal, that's better. Yeah, New York Rangers, Philly. All right, that's better. I was going to say the Carolina Hurricanes are leading the league in revenue. In what universe, please? The Utah Hockey Club on the second last. Oh, no. Oh, no. The owners aren't going to like it. And promotionals as well. Yeah. All right. So I didn't even set that stuff up. I just went to auto assign. I got to say, I don't know what they've changed over the years because I've always turned owner mode off, but this seems empty. It just does. Holy shit. He's down to an 82 now. I don't even have him fully uncovered. He was an 89 and now he dropped down to an 82. So beware, with Fog of War on, you could make a huge mistake. But here's the thing. Do the computers have Fog of War on, or will they know the trade value for every single player, including your own? Can computers make mistakes, or do they have Fog of War off? Yeah, the computers have got to cheat. They've got to cheat. There's no way. I think Fog of War is a mistake for a game like this. Like I said again, for me, the fun is being a general manager and being able to look at numbers and compare attributes and player overalls. Imagine if you have to, I got to send out the scout to see this guy and that guy, simulate 4 days. I don't want that player. Let me send out another scout to see this guy compared to that guy. I don't like that player. I don't know. More of a challenge? Just because something's harder doesn't mean it's more enjoyable. I'll give you guys a perfect example. We'll go back in time. Halo 2. Fuck Halo 2. Jackal Snipers. Halo 2, hardest campaign ever. Go try to play Halo 2 by yourself on Legendary. Alright? Is it fun? I mean, it's harder. It's the hardest. I didn't enjoy it. Fuck, man. I'd rather play Halo 3's campaign anytime. I could actually kill the friggin' brutes. I don't know, man. I don't know. Again, though, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. This is just my opinion. You guys are going to have your opinions, all right? Harder to me doesn't always mean it's better. To me, better is better. What's more enjoyable is more enjoyable. It's as simple as that. But we'll see. Yeah, see, like, I don't know how good Kent Johnson is. I don't know how good Kirill Marchenko. Like, this is all 3 bars, so these numbers mean nothing to me. And does that scout count for the X factors? In other words, is Kent Johnson's X factors maybe a little bit different? Right. His X factors are not even the same. I gotta say, I think Fog of War for this is trash. I don't like it whatsoever. All right. To me, you're just giving the player more micromanaging, boring, monotonous challenges to go through. I really think owner mode is EA Sports thinking way too hard. They're not understanding what their fans want from this game mode, all right? I mean, I do. I've been doing this for like over 10 years, man. I think I'm one of the most qualified individuals to tell you what GM mode or franchise mode should be. I don't know. That might be me just blowing smoke up my own ass, but I don't see myself playing this at all. I don't see my fans playing this at all. There might be a few people, and if you guys are saying, Johnny, shut up, I love owner mode, I do apologize, all right? To each their own. It's just, I think this could be much better. Stats Central, let's see the team stats, all right? Who made the playoffs? So, in the Central Division, we have the Colorado Avalanche, the Dallas Stars, the Winnipeg Jets, Minnesota, Nashville. All right, I'd say that's pretty good for the Central Division. That means 5 teams from the Pacific. Let's take a look at the Pacific. You got the Edmonton Oilers, the Anaheim Ducks, Vancouver Canucks, Golden Knights, the LA Kings. Yeah? Poor Calgary, man. Poor Calgary. That's rough. But this game says the Anaheim Ducks are going to come out of nowhere this season. What about the Atlantic? 4, 3, or 5? 4. The Toronto Maple Leafs, Boston Bruins, Buffalo! Take that! They made the playoffs for the first time in how many years? The defending Stanley Cup champion Florida Panthers are out of there, baby. Yeah, we got a new team representing the East in the Stanley Cup final. And the Metro, we got Pittsburgh, Carolina, Pittsburgh and Washington. They just won't go away. Rangers, damn. Islanders, Devils, Flyers. Brutal. Absolute brutality. Player stats. Let's see who had the best season here, shall we? So let's go entire league. Top goal scorer, that would be Austin Matthews. Cheeks gets himself 59. Sebastian Aho with 55. Mikko Rantanen with 54. So there is your top 3. Assists go to Cale Makar, 79. Braden Point, 76. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 71. Yeah, the Nuge went off. There you go. Passing to McDavid, I guess. Point totals, Nathan McKinnon, Sebastian Aho, McDavid, Matthews, Kucherov. Yeah, at least it's the right players. Look at Sebastian Aho, man. He had himself... Wow. Wow, that is laggy. So them trying to load the player face at the top. Look at the skips. Wow, man. That is... EA, you got to do something with that. When you have the player face loading in, it skips like hell. And I think it's because you're, like, processing, right? I was skipping past, like, I'm, like, trying to get to McDavid. Like, come on. Like, oh, okay. All right. Moving on. Plus, minus. Plus 50. Yes! Yeah! The Leafs got the right-handed defenseman. Find a fucking lead, baby. Find a effing lead. The Leafs can play defense. Let's go. Plus, minus. What about rookie skaters? Macklin, Celebrini, Michkov. Michkov's in the game. Matvey Michkov. Let's go. What is he? High elites. Woo. All right. Philly's got a prospect. Hell yeah. Celebrini is medium top 6. What in... Oh, no. Potential. Fog of War. Dumbass. Don't be a dumbass, John. Pay attention, you moron. Goaltenders. All right. Gorgiev, 45. Save percentage. Let's see. You got to get the one with the high. Joseph Wall. The Leafs were a defensive team. Wall and Sorokin. Goals against is going to be Wall, right? It's got to be. Stellars and fucking Leafs. The Leafs, baby. Yes. All right. So... we're a little bit off, we're off our game right here. Owner mode, I gotta say it, just summarizing year number 1. EA, I'm sorry to say this, owner mode's a big fat 0 out of 10. I would never find myself playing it. I would never find myself enjoying it. I would never find myself excited at the prospect of the challenge that owner mode would present. Like, I don't see any reward in that challenge. I don't see any, like, oh, yes, I can, like, ooh, this is going to be fun. I can't wait to start building this team. The same feeling that I would get if I got to jump to a new squad. What kind of new trades are we going to make? Are we going to rebuild? Are we going to try to go for the Stanley Cup in year number 1? You know, am I going to bring in some prospects? Oh, I want a franchise player in the top 5. those kind of feelings I don't get at all for owner mode. Like, what am I looking forward to? What am I trying to accomplish? What's the goal? What's the enjoyment factor for your fans? Someone explain that to me for owner mode, please. If I'm missing something or if I'm being an arrogant asshole, tell me in the chat. I will accept every opinion, but I look at owner mode and I see it being empty. Just a completely empty game mode, all right? So let's advance one day at a time, and let's track the NHL playoffs, all right? So off to round 2. Edmonton-Vancouver rematch. Colorado-Winnipeg. Tampa-Toronto round 2. Oh, no. Washington and the Rangers. Oh, man. Lots of rivalries right here. All right, so let's advance. Let's go. One game at a time right here. The Leafs are up 3-0. They're not playing around. They are not playing around, man. Oh, my God. The Leafs are on. I told you. It's going to be a good year for the Leafs. I told you guys. 3 Game 7s. Who is winning it? Big for the Leafs, right? Big time off for the Leafs. And, oh, the Rangers. The Rangers get through Washington. Edmonton gets through Vancouver. And the Winnipeg Jets get through Colorado. 3 Canadian teams in the conference finals. Come on, yes. 4-0 sweep for the Jets. Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers will not make it back to the Stanley Cup Finals for 2 years in a row, or back-to-back years. The Leafs need one more game. Oh, my God. Come on. Poor Rangers. They're going to lose in the conference finals for the 2nd year in a row. Come on, Toronto. Oh, no. It's Game 7. Game 7. Game 7, Leaf fans. Please. Please, we got to get through. The Leafs. Oh, the Leafs versus Winnipeg. They did it. Game 7. Here we go. Game number 5. The Winnipeg Jets take it. Toronto, we only got 1 win in the Stanley Cup Finals. Fuck. Oh, bullshit. Chicago wins it again? All right, that's great for them. Bedard, you're getting himself a freaking nice teammate. That should be nice. Yeah, we made it through the entire year. The only thing that popped up for owner mode was the owner goals that were set out at the beginning of the season and ticket prices. Big 0. Big 0 for owner mode, all right? That's the way I see it. That's the way I put it, and that's the way it is. EA Sports, what the hell, man? At this point, I would suggest don't even try to fix owner mode. Just cut it. Cut it from the game. Save space, same time, save processing. Just get it out of there. It's a complete waste, all right? But I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section, all right? So correct me if I was wrong on anything. Give me your opinion. If you guys love owner mode, fine. But for the people who love owner mode, how would you improve it? What would you do to make it better, all right? I say scrap it. But if you guys think that it could be salvaged, what would you like to see? Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you all in the next one.